Has I got a timeline reaction of this video called Parody Everything Wrong with Princess Twilight Sparkle 2 in 4 minutes or less. 4 minutes and 21 seconds to be exact. Yeah, not 4 minutes. Maybe that's still at the end. And let's get this reaction started. In 3, 2, 1, go. That is loud. Hello.
These infernal wings. Statue blows up moments before laser impact.
Oh dear.
Nightmare Moon!
Not a bad name for coming up with it on the spot like that,
Where do you think you're going?
she said, to no one in particular. What does Nightmare do after seemingly defeating Celestia? She idly waits around overhead for a few minutes, of course.
No choice but to use these.
Good thing these just happened to be in the room that she crash-landed in. DHX rips off GreenscreenPonies. Improperly layered stars or house freckles? You decide.
We were really worried about you.
Which is why we're standing all the way over here. Alicorns are known to randomly explode after all. Discord removed Celestia's tail, but in the same flashback later on, it returns.
Oh.
Cyclops Celestia. Delayed gasp.
Tree of Harmony. The Tree of Harmony?
The Tree of Harmony?
My cutie mark.
It's a star, Twilight. Not everything has to be about your special snowflake of a cutie mark.
We have managed to discover the only means by which we can defeat Discord.
A discovery by which means no one will ever know.
Something's happened to the Tree of Harmony.
Twilight has no reason to come to this conclusion. For all she knows, the tree was just as random of a hallucination as the other two.
Yes.
I know we need to face it together.
She said, shortly before running off to exclude herself from facing it. Because taking an extra minute to go around this tiny pond would put us through our commercial break.
The rest of us aren't princesses. What's that got to do with anything?
Because the rest of us are going to die someday anyway.
I just don't think Equestria can risk losing another princess.
Dang, Applejack. Already written off 2 princesses for dead. If she's that quick to jump to conclusions, maybe her parents are simply still in line at the DMV. The main 6 are on an adventure to return the elements to the tree. However, this adventure is too dangerous for the princess, which they send home. The princess carrying the most important element required for this adventure. Terrible plan or terrible planning, it's a sin either way.
Yes.
Even if we manage to save the Tree of Harmony, it won't necessarily mean Princess Celestia and Princess Luna will return.
Hey, Rarity, pointing out contrived plot convenience is my job. This awkward silence during what could very well be their final goodbyes. Twilight casually going in, out, and back into the forest is the final nail in the coffin for Everfrey's status of being a foreboding place one could easily get lost in. All hail Twicane. Multiplying Tiara.
Oh,
Spike
dear.
somehow manages to keep up with Twilight's galloping pace.
How are we supposed to get to it?
Why not just have Dash fly the elements down in 10 seconds flat? Convenient vantage point is convenient. Spike is helpful and Twilight is useless. The body switching episode you didn't know happened. Rarity lights up her horn in preparation for a battle, as if she knew the plants would forget they could control magic.
We're simply lost without you.
She said, after rescuing a lost Twilight. This masking. Tree obliterates 2 specific clumps of vine after obliterating Ponyville vines to provide this dramatic reveal. Just another reminder that these 2 were all the way in Canterlot when the Everfree vines princess snapped them.
We know how difficult it must have been for you to give up the elements.
It would have been more difficult not to.
What's in the box?
Disappearing beard.
Apples.
Lens flare. Twilight goes on dangerous adventure with friends. Twilight's friends say the danger is too considerable and send her home. Twilight changes her mind and leaves home. Twilight encounters danger that's too considerable for her. The day is saved by convenient storytelling and Twilight's friends commend her bad decision making.
Okay.
It is your duty!
Duty! It's about duty. That's new. Oh, I can't click the button. I can't click the button. Ooh.
But you have given me no choice but to use these.
We get it, you vape.
Okay. Reference to smoking at the end. Wow. It's wasn't many sins in that one, but nonetheless, it was a great video. It was a good video. Hopefully I get to see more later on. Actually, there is another one we can watch now. Just for you, just for you. Parody, everything wrong with Castle Mania in 3 minutes. Wasn't season 4, but as nobody knows. Okay, get to see that. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Book Horse betrays book people everywhere by abusing book. Twilight struggles to find a book detailing an event that has probably never happened before.
I have another option in mind.
In other words, keep your filthy Ponyville hooves out of my glorious castle. Books are still readable after more than a millennia of being exposed to the elements. These blasted wings. Video editor falls asleep at desk.
Any minute now.
The show is no stranger to horse puns, but this title.
You're tied!
Pinkie's right, they actually end the staring contest on the same frame. Applejack confirmed for Illuminati. We see and hear of star spiders many times, but in the end they're completely pointless and have nothing to do with anything. Genius satire of Chekhov's gun, or bad writing? You decide. Background doesn't reach bottom of frame. Castle episode waits 5.5 minutes before showing us a castle.
I don't think I'll need all these candles, Twilight. I was really only scared for a second.
Yeah,
These aren't for you, Spike.
There's no love
We're gonna
for
be
Spike.
studying late into the night, and we're gonna need all the light we can get.
Which is why we're wasting all of our candles at once. Recycled Season 1 animation.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Nearly every other mythical creature may exist in Equestria, but ghosts? Ha! Child's play. Dash is layered over this wall.
Maybe this is the book Princess Celestia was talking about.
But Celestia, I thought you wanted me to read your private diary. Twilight deems this arbitrary information important because it's relevant to an ongoing plot that she's unaware of.
Quit being such a scaredy dragon.
That's racist. Fluttershy somehow translates screaming into I found him. Dash's terrible peripheral. Luna's throne had an ejection feature. It's no wonder she turned against her sister and tried to take over. Poor thing was probably tormented in this castle. Oddly specific fresh carrot trapdoor. Applejack is deep underground, yet somehow appears on a top floor after this wall spins around. The first and last year Rarity attended Comic-Con with her Timberwolf cosplay.
No one likes sarcasm, Spike.
No one indeed. No pony can see the others running around, nor hear each other's resounding screams.
That's just an old pony's tale.
Because the last pony's tale was harmless enough. Main 6 minus 1 are about to reveal a character. Wonder who it could be. These 6 casually walk down the hallway as if the organ were around the corner, although earlier it was on one of the lowest floors. Pinkie Pie's exposition delivery service, wrapped up by the end of the episode or your money back. Hawks are overrated. Oddly specific baby dragon ejection panel. Fluttershy's missing tail. This shot's terrible resolution.
Why don't we keep a journal, just like the Royal Pony Sisters?
But not like the Royal Squirrel Sisters. Their journal is nuts. Rarity enjoys sewing so much she could just do it forever. And ever. And ever. No pony mentioned a shadow pony recently. Spike segues about as forced as Hasbro's latest toy line. This is never explained.
No, it was never explained.
Did you know I can totally play the organ? Because I didn't. So then, I decided to throw a finish ring in the school bell party. But I don't have any blue bells, and you can't throw a finish ring in the school bell party without blue bells. So I went to every forest to pick some. It started to get so chilly, I had to wrap myself up in the tarp I was going to use to clear the forest. And then I saw Fluttershy and Brony. But retro ancient classical will be all the rage next season, so it's nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, dear. That was good. I did like the actual episode. Nobody knows. What's wrong with my hoof? My hands, not the hoofs. That was a good episode. Been a while since we actually seen Sin videos. Hopefully we get to see more. There's an Applejack down actually, and then we will see my next video, which will be in my next video, which can be at any time in the near future, which could be now when it's not now. Bye bye.